Hey, what is going on, family? Man, we are late.
Yes.
But we're excited that you're here. We're excited that you have come to hang out with us.
Yes.
Man, we had a track and field,
meet.
a track meet for
Like, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I literally just sat down.
We're just walking in the door. What's going on, family? We're excited to be here. Excited to have every one of you. Listen, this is what we're going to do. Do things a little bit out of order today.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
A little out of order today. We are going to do our Incubator Spotlight.
Yes.
We're going to do our interview.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited because Monica Montgomery is our guest, and phenomenal discussion. It is pre-recorded. We want to let you know that it is pre-recorded, so we'll be able to engage with you live.
We will.
Right? But we wanted to make sure everybody see. Look, there's 16 people on the live tonight.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Thanks
16
for the
of y'all.
support,
I absolutely love that. Kerwin Bornell is out here. We got Seesaw Studios.
Oh, man.
Micah Flemings.
I can't see that far.
Yeah, that's why you got to have your phone.
I need to get my phone.
Get your phone out. But man, we can't thank you enough for coming through, hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
The host Rant is on deck.
Yes, we
Resource
will
of the
have that.
week
Yeah.
on deck. We will have those. We just want to make sure that we kind of, get some things situated. We quite literally just ran in.
Sat down.
We changed some things as well, right here in the bar, but right below me here, you should see iCouch.live/YT. And then you also have the QR code for our support page. So we want to make sure you guys are
updates.
up. We got a little updates, some little updates. I see Gary Jones in the chat saying, please like and share. What do you say? Subscribe and comment. I love it, man. Gary Jones, you're doing great work. Man, listen, the host rant is going to be dope tonight. We're going to give that to you. It's going to be, it's interesting. It's interesting. But then also just listen, I have to say, man, even before we get into the interview with Monica, the question or the topic for tonight is, are you really ready for business?
Are you?
But are you?
Are you?
And it's going to be really apparent when you hear her story, how that goes. Oh, we got Dana Brewer in the joint with us tonight. I love it. Deborah Brewer, my bad. Deborah Brewer is with us.
Hi.
Saying hi, guys. Deborah, thank you so much for your support. But yeah, this is going to be one of those discussions where we want you to sit back, relax, chill,
Take it all
in. Now, we're going to do this Incubator Spotlight, which is her business. So you're going to hear from her first.
Yes.
And then you'll be able to catch the discussion.
Yeah.
So without any further ado, let's do the Incubator Spotlight.
Hello, my name is Monica Montgomery, and I'm the CEO of MCM Services. We're a business consultation service available to small businesses in Huntsville and the surrounding areas. If you are a business owner, you may have experienced a feeling of complacency when it comes to moving your business forward. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. That is where we come in. Business consultants help you create projects and steps with realistic timeframes that move your business forward. We assess and analyze your business to identify and capitalize on your competitive advantages. We are there with you every step of the way, long term, with the goal of helping you obtain peak business performance. So if you're feeling a little stuck or aren't sure what your next step should be, call us today and let's get started planning for your growth.
And we're back. You just saw who we are about to interview, Monica Montgomery. You just saw her video, and we are happy to have her sitting right next to us. Say hi to the people,
yes,
Monica.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure.
On the
On the couch.
Yeah. Got a little therapy session.
Right, yes.
Yes, we are ready for this
like we need to
therapy.
have
A little
some-
cleanse.
Some hot cocoa, or
we should. Maybe we should do
We need
that.
to
Get
do
some
something.
cups.
Yeah, we need some cups, some
So we're
mugs.
gonna get some mugs.
The Incubator Couch mug. Oh,
Right. Put a little hot tea in there.
Okay.
We gonna work on that.
I'm
We got
feeling it.
shirts. We
That's
got
a
cups.
whole vibe.
Yeah,
I'm
All
coming
right.
for that. I'm coming back
All
around for that.
bet.
But Monica,
We're gonna have to have you back.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Oh man.
please introduce yourself and let the people know just a little bit who you are and what you do, what your business is.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm Monica Montgomery, and I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, and I have a business development service, MCM Services. And what I do is I help business owners increase their revenue. We need strategies.
Come on.
We need strategies for operation
Yes,
and
we do.
management,
Ooh.
and all of that helps to increase your revenue. We got to make this money out here, man.
Make this money.
Yes,
We got to
do.
make this money out here.
Listen, you said a whole mouthful right there. Now I want to say something real quick. Your name is Montgomery, but you're from Huntsville. Like
Correct.
there's a Montgomery in
Correct.
There is a
Alabama though,
Montgomery.
right? I'm just
See,
I'm
what
just-
happens is I own Montgomery.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
Montgomery.
Yes.
Okay.
I got the key to that,
I got you. No, but that's dope. So your business is helping businesses.
Yeah.
Correct.
I love
yes,
that.
Yes, because I want to see everybody grow. I want to see everybody thrive because there's so much economic access and opportunities.
Yeah,
out
there
here.
is.
Yes.
Everyone needs to take advantage of it. And so why not make sure that your business is properly structured and ready to go to the next level?
Come on, listen.
Yes.
See, I like how she said that. Not just structured, properly structured. And listen,
Right.
there's somebody's out there right
Right.
now
Yeah.
that's like, why would I need her? You know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah.
I mean,
So you
we don't
can
want
get
we don't
to
want
the
to.
next
Yeah,
level.
so you can get to
Correct.
the next level.
Correct. Yeah.
But you know what? This is the truth. This is the truth. We had our what's it called? Promo week.
Yes.
And we were doing these videos
Yeah.
talking about what the Incubators Couch is. And one of the things that we shared with the audience is that our business composition, mainly like our target audience, is small businesses.
It is.
Entrepreneurs, small businesses. Like that's our target. And it sounds like we have a similar target.
Yeah.
That's
right?
correct. Yeah.
So aside from the obvious partnerships that we can do there, this is
Correct.
the thing I hope you guys are going to catch, that we all have horror stories, and
Yes.
our target market is us.
Yeah.
Right? So
Which is sad.
It's sad because it's
It's
like,
sad. Y'all should do
yeah,
better.
we
'cause y'all
Right.
know
we
better.
all
Right.
we all in this together, and it's like, man, it's rough.
Y'all
But-
acting real ethnic.
Listen, I'm hoping that she's gonna share. No, I'm really not hoping. I'm hoping you share a horror story because I'm ready.
We
I'm
ready.
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 Yes.
I'm ready. So what you got? Let's
Yeah, let's
settle
hear it.
in on the couch.
Yeah.
What you got for
let
us
me
today?
settle in on the couch.
Yeah.
So, disclaimer note: when you work with someone, make sure you're ready to work with them. You know that you need this for your business. You know that you need these resources. You know you can't do it on your own. You can't figure it out.
Yes.
But you say, you know what? I want to work with this person. Okay, that's fine. But make sure you're ready.
Yes,
Make
that
sure
is
you're
so
ready.
important. So important.
Yeah.
I'm already triggered.
Right. Yeah. All the yeah.
Because there's so many.
Not ready.
They're not ready. They're not ready. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And even though they signed a contract, they're still not ready. They're still not ready. So here's my horror story. So
Okay, let's hear this.
someone reaches out to me and say, hey, I need you for my business. Look, I want to do this, that, and the other. Here
Yeah,
are my
yeah.
goals. And this is where I want to be at the end of 2023. And I said, okay, bet. Let's get you there. I gave them an outline, like here's what we're going to talk about each month to help you hit your goal, to help you get to the next level. You want to be here by 2023? Okay, we're going to work together. We'll meet bi-weekly
Right,
and
right,
get you there
right.
by the end of 2023.
Yeah.
So send it to them. They love it. They're like, oh, this is great. This is great. Yeah, I'm on board. Let's do this. I said, okay, sign the contract. Sign the contract. Got the payment plan set up and everything. First meeting goes well. Second meeting, cancel.
Uh-oh.
And that's how it be, though.
Yeah.
That's how it be. Starts off like,
Right.
Like
Go ahead, go
like
ahead.
fire.
Right. Now, mind you, the first, I come prepared when I come to a meeting. I come prepared. I'm
Yeah.
ahead of the game. I'm ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to catch up with me.
Yeah.
So the first meeting, I've gone through all this market research of how much you should be charging for your services,
You put in
where
work.
you are now compared to where other people in your industry are, how you're falling short. Look, I've given you a proposal so you can take this to different agencies, foundations and stuff, just to make sure you set yourself apart and put your pricing out there. Did all that. They love it. They was like, yeah, and it's got my logo in there and everything. They loved it. But yeah, they missed the second meeting. And they missed the third meeting.
Oh, no.
Not only were they missing meetings, they were missing payments.
Oh, yeah. Well, so no, that's
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
But here's the kicker. They're telling me, yeah, when I work with people, I make sure they pay me. You got to pay me all my money up front before we get there. You're going to pay me.
See what I'm talking about?
I don't play about my money.
Happening?
And I'm like,
So
keep that same energy with me.
Same energy. That's a whole t-shirt as well. Same energy.
Right.
Keep the same energy.
Keep that same energy. So I'm like, right. I'm glad you do that, but where am I in this equation? Like,
that's so messed up.
You missing payments. So then.
Yeah, you missing payments. You get on the suspended.
Correct.
Anyway, continue.
Correct. So of course, by the fourth meeting, they're like, hey, I got to cancel. And I need to get the money to you. I said, you know what? Let's stop services. Let's stop. So you can catch up on the payments you're behind. Let's stop. Let me catch up. And then, okay, we'll resume. Now, in my contract, this is why it's important to have contracts.
Come on, talk about the contract.
Yes.
No, this is why it's important to talk about contracts.
I love the contract.
In my contract, if services goes 60 days without being performed and there's no payment, the contract is null and void.
Oh, yeah. That sounded real good to me. Real good.
That's why you have a contract.
Yes.
You can put that stuff in there for your business.
Protect yourself.
And so, 60 days come by and say, hey, I don't follow up that much. I'm not fixing to be chasing you and babysitting you.
No.
Because you're grown. You signed up for these
signed
services.
up. Yeah.
You need me.
Yeah.
True.
You need me. I'm trying to help you out. So I reached out and said, hey, do you still want to take part? Do you still want to engage? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course the answer is yes. Lord, I don't know why people don't feel you could answer truthfully. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Why can't you just be like
just be
that?
honest. Because when you're honest with me, you're honest with yourself.
Yes.
Listen, man.
That's all.
That's all.
And gonna tell me, I wanna do the services.
Really don't want to.
But you still haven't scheduled a meeting with me.
No.
You still haven't made a payment. So guess what? It's canceled. It's over with.
Yeah, everything's canceled. Yeah.
I'm not gonna come back to you, be like, you said this, that, and the other, and you said you want to meet this goal by 2023. Do you still want to do? Are you still interested? No, because right now you're holding up space.
Yeah.
You're holding up space.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
not fixing to go back and forth. Just we're done.
Just be done.
We're done.
Be done.
You're oh my Lord. There's so much here.
Yeah.
There's a client that I had that because I do remote production, so I do shows. So by the 20th of the month, you have to confirm for the next month. Whatever the show is, you could be every Thursday, it could be once in that month, but whatever it is, you got to confirm by the 20th so that I hold your space. And that confirmation also comes with payment.
That's right.
Your invoice is also due on the 20th. Simple.
Yes.
Sorry, we're not rocket science.
No, it's not.
This dude hit me up on like the 5th. Like, yeah, I was thinking about doing this for the show. I was like, Doc, the 20th.
Right.
You don't have a spot.
I've
already booked that time for somebody else.
Right.
Oh, I thought we had an agreement. No, we had an agreement.
Yeah, we had an agreement.
You just need to pay.
Yes.
You just need to pay. So I'm listening to your story and I'm like, folk, why do we do stuff like this?
And we get mad when we help the next person. Well, why are you going to help them? Why are you going to take care of them? You were working with me. The key word is was. I was.
And they will see the impact of your services on another business who takes you seriously.
Correct.
And then they're like,
They're going to be upset.
Man, I knew I needed to be. Like, I had a guy actually say, man, I knew I needed to be with you, man. I look what you're doing with this other guy. Oh, my goodness. I knew this is foolishness. Bruh, just be honest. You're not ready right now.
Because you're not ready.
You're not ready.
And that is the main thing I got from this is people are not serious and they're not ready. They're not ready.
My dad says this statement. He said this because I was a liar. I used to, I tell a fib in a second. Like, that was me. Listen, it just was a knee-jerk reaction. Like, boom, let me just tell a lie. So my dad would say to me, man, if you can lie to people all day long, But when you look in the mirror, do not lie at the person looking back at you.
Correct.
And I'm like, man, some of these businesses out here need that advice.
Yes, they do.
They do.
You just need to be serious about that. Because half of the issues we face is because folks ain't serious with themselves.
They're not serious. And people say like in relationships and marriages, they say, the red flags that you have in the beginning, they're going to come out in the marriage.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. The red flags and the inconsistencies that you have with yourself, it comes out real bad in your business.
It really does.
Real bad and real
really
fast.
Does.
Even for us as the service provider, as the business owner, as the entrepreneur, there is a level of honesty we need to have it also, right?
Yeah, true.
There's certain type of coaching I don't do anymore because it did not build me up. It was too draining. It was just it was too much. So I recognize that about me. It really wasn't the person. It was actually me. I need to stop offering this service because this service is not really where my sweet spot is. And I think there's just that level of honesty and the check-in that is so necessary, so critical in business. Like, where am I at right now? What am I doing? What do I need to discontinue?
Why am I here?
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Just recheck in, because sometimes you may confirm like, oh yeah, I need to be doing this.
Correct.
And then other times you're like, I really need to get out.
Doing that.
I need to stop doing that.
I need to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Because I had to think about that myself. I'm like, how did we get here? What did I miss? What did I not communicate for this to be okay? And that's the thing.
And that's good. You did self-evaluation after
for this to be
that
okay.
Experience. That
for
is
this
good.
to be okay. I like that. I like that phrase.
Yeah,
for this
because
to
they
be
were okay with doing this, and I'm like,
no,
something's not right. And you know what? When it's service businesses, people are not as quick to pay. If it's a product, give it right here. I need it now. But I'm like, the same way you pay up front to book your plane tickets, the same way you need to pay up front for me.
I don't often explain fee structures and stuff like that. It is what it is. You either pay or you don't. But I did have a little discussion with a lady because she was trying to figure out how she should do some coaching for herself. And I told her, look, the prep work, just like you said, for the coaching session happens before the session.
That's right.
So far as I'm concerned, you've got to pay.
Yes. Because I've already worked.
Yes, you have.
I've already done the work.
I've already done the work.
I've already spent the time. I'm actually coming to the session to tell you what I've worked on.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
to tell you and to show you. I'm sitting up here, papers in my
Exactly.
hand, and got a whole PowerPoint and all that.
And that's why my coaching sessions are different than my consult. Because the consult sessions, I don't know what you're coming with.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So and I tell people for my consult sessions, you're not paying for a solution. You're not paying for a fix. You're paying for my time. So if we sit there and sing Kumbaya for an hour, it don't matter to me.
It don't matter to me.
You've paid for your hour.
You paid
Correct.
You paid for an hour of my time.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for a solution. And I just feel like there's this disconnect. Folk don't really see that
They don't see
time
it.
is
Yes.
money.
Money.
And that's one of the reasons why I used to do coaching. I started it out and then I was like, I don't like it.
Nope.
Because it's very taxing.
It is taxing.
And it takes a lot of time. And I'm like, even though I'm earning money from the coaching, it's not a good use of my time. Yeah, I can't
totally
work on
agree.
my business because I'm working on you.
Yes.
And that's not gonna
true.
work. And I was like, no, I'll do a consult and we'll be
Consult-
good.
Consult sessions are far easier than coaching.
Yes,
and
they are.
And this is why for coaching, as Kanique shared before, it's very stringent. To get in, it is very stringent. I think that's the thing that you were saying earlier is those telltale signs that you see at the beginning. We have to listen to those so that we can make a determination. I can tell you how many times we're like, I don't know. Like, there's a guy that called yesterday for Kanique.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, yo, red flags everywhere.
Red flags.
I'm just letting you know.
I have not called
Red
him back
flags
yet.
everywhere on this one.
I don't even know
I'm
if
just
I'm
letting
gonna
you
call him
know. I don't even know. It's up to you. He wanted to talk to you, but red flags everywhere on this one.
Everywhere.
So you just gotta have to
Pay attention to those flags.
Yeah, and
Yes.
even the recommendation you gotta share it like
Yes.
that. Unfortunately, I don't have to give all the details, but I'm just saying, hey fam, just be mindful on this one.
Yeah, and that's why you can't tell everyone yes.
No,
That's so true.
Everyone doesn't get a yes.
No.
I promise you, those no's are an investment.
Yeah.
Those are cost saving no's. Right.
Sanity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a whole that's one of our shirts as well. Know your no and guard
Yes.
your yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
whole.
Ooh, yeah. That's a whole word.
good.
That's an amen.
Yes.
That's an amen.
We can do a little dance on that one. We can
Right.
You could.
That joint right there. We got to get this merch store up for real.
Yes, we do.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. No, but that was good, sis.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. So I have learned. I was like,
We've learned a lot.
if they're not ready, I know what to look out for now. And I'm like,
in terms of who's ready.
Who's ready?
Yes.
Yeah. And just because they sign a contract, just because they like your outline and everything, doesn't mean that they're ready. Don't.
Yes.
And so if they try to come back around, I'm like,
yeah.
the price has changed
Yeah,
and my mood has
nah.
changed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
And
that's
another thing we've learned is when they've signed that contract, put a clause in there that if they terminate early, they owe you some money because you've already put some time into
Correct.
whatever you're doing for them. So for us,
Yeah.
there's a percentage off that final cost that if you terminate early, we're still going to collect that money because we have already put in those meetings, those proposals, all that stuff together for that client.
Yeah.
So you got to pay us for our time.
I need to make sure that's highlighted.
critical.
And I wondered
Yes.
if, like, do we have to have this verbal conversation with them? Like, verbally, this is what is in your contract. So be mindful of
that's
that.
their responsibility to
Right,
read
but
it.
these are grown. Yeah,
You
they're
need
grown
to
folks.
read that thing back and front, up and down. That's their
true.
responsibility.
That's true.
Yeah, I think there is a level of, especially within, because we service entrepreneurs, right? This is our core audience. You are our core audience, entrepreneurs, small businesses. And there is a level of, I don't know. And I'll be honest with you, that's everybody. I think everybody at the table will say, yeah, there's a level of I don't know in being in business. But there is not a level of hand holding that is acceptable. I listen, somebody said to me the other day, you should do a video on this. He said the topic. I'm not going to go into details, but I said to him, no, I shouldn't. And he's like, why? I said, because I got 10 videos on that and you haven't watched one.
Ooh.
The point is you're not my target audience.
Right.
Because you're not actually searching for that content. And if you're a business, you're an entrepreneur, you're an incubator, what are you searching for? What answers are you searching for? Because I'm going to tell you, the answers are there.
Yes, they are.
It's not a matter of just sitting around and waiting for somebody to tell you, you do it like this. And yes, content like this is for that purpose. But man, you've got to be able, I'm telling you, there's a lot of resources out there.
Yes,
LLC versus sole
Right.
proprietor versus
There's a lot.
incorporated. There's a
There's a
lot of
lot.
information that's available. And sometimes I wonder because people say, man, I want to go into business. I'm like, okay, what have you read? What have you studied? What videos are why? What research have you done? And they're looking at you like, oh,
Right. They're like,
I just want to go into business.
it's like, no, you don't just go into business like you go into a store.
No.
Like,
We're
I'm
not going to
being
pick up
business.
bread.
Yeah.
Listen, even bread, you got to do some research. I
Right.
mean, you know what I'm saying? Wheat,
Right.
white, what you gonna get?
It's not a small thing.
You know, Ezekiel. I mean, which
Right,
bread
yeah.
you got to do some research, even on bread. Like, you going into business? You just want to go into business? How you gonna get paid?
How you gonna get paid?
Oh my gosh.
Because the first couple of years, that's a struggle, but people don't look at that. They just want
don't.
somebody to teach them and feed them that information. Is like, no, you have to research it yourself
you do.
because if you decide to remain ignorant, I can't deal. I can't deal.
That's a decision.
Right, that's a decision.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
You woke up that morning and you said, I'm not going to learn today.
I choose not to learn today.
Wow.
I'm not going to learn.
We're going to have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
woo.
That's good.
I'm trying my best to hold it together.
Right, yeah.
Because if we go down that rabbit hole, it's going to be like 45 minutes.
No,
So.
Right,
yeah, so
yes.
we need to-
Woo. Fam, I don't know what your takeaways are. Please let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Man, let's also put some clap emojis, some mind blown emojis for our guest today. I mean, just came through with the story, but also came through with the value. Like just
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
those takeaways were absolutely phenomenal. And this is what it's all about here at Incubators Couch. I want to give people a chance to get something off their chest, you know, share something, and we hope that it resonates with you in the chat as well. We hope that it was therapeutic for you, sis.
It was a relief. You know, I got that off my chest because we don't have anybody to tell it to.
No,
but
we don't.
I get to tell it all on the
Come
Incubator
on,
Couch.
Yes.
come on through to the Incubators Couch. That's where, listen, we now have a place to tell these stories.
Yes,
Right.
So that's what's up. And we're looking forward to you having you come back.
Definitely. Definitely.
All right, fam. Man, that was good.
Yes, it was. It was really good.
We watched it as if we were not in the video.
I know.
But that was so good. Now, listen, shout out to Monica Montgomery, MCM Services. doing her thing, but also came through with the heat. Man,
yes, that's
like,
serious.
Yo, learning is a decision.
It is. You decided I'm not going to learn today. Like, seriously.
That was a that was a whole word. I see your clap emojis in the chat. Yes. I see your I see y'all, man. Y'all are appreciating.
Thank y'all for coming through.
Darius O'Kane says great info as well. Thank you guys so much, man.
We got 31 people watching. Thank you for coming through,
that is
y'all.
Awesome.
We appreciate the support.
That is phenomenal, man. Listen, but yeah, no, I just have to go back to it. I got to double click. Deciding not to learn. Like, you woke up to, I don't even know if everybody, like, whether you're a content creator, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a business owner, man, whether you're a 9-to-5er, okay? It doesn't really matter where you find yourself in this entire space.
Yep.
You have to decide whether or not you're going to learn today or not. And nobody can take that from you. Nobody can give it to you, right? That is something that you have to decide for yourself. David Hunt with the fire emojis in the chat. Yes, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for coming through. It's time to make a decision. Micah Fleming says, deciding not to learn. That's where I joined. Wow, David Hunt, you came in at the right time. You're gonna have to catch the replay though, brother. You're gonna have to catch the replay. Mulky Bizarro says, love your show. You are the one who woke up and chose
not to learn today.
That is something.
Yes.
No. But in all seriousness, that it's just crazy when you stop to think about it. Listen, I'm gonna do a quick plug here before we get into the host rant today. We're gonna do things slightly out of order.
Different.
There's a little bit out of order, just for somebody said earlier, did you guys have technical difficulties? We didn't actually have technical difficulties. We just came home late from a track meet. We have a 12-year-old daughter who is a track star.
Yes, like she killed it today.
She killed it today. And so the track meet went a little later. And so we just decided, you know what? We're going to do things a little out of order. As soon as the race was finished, I ran home, got things started on the countdown clock, and then Kanique came in right as the countdown clock was finishing. And so we were able to just kind of greet you guys briefly, give you that video, and then that video gave us time to kind of settle in on the couch, like we do for the Incubators Couch. So no, that's all the things. I want to say this. A couple of you have asked, are you on the right place? Are you on the right channel? I'm looking at, a couple different numbers. I see 19 here in terms of total people watching. But then I see 6 people watching on the composition YouTube channel, which means several of you are watching in several different locations. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We just want you to know that this link right here in front of me, right here, iCouch.live/YT, that's the place where you want to subscribe, because that's where the show will live. In fact, it's actually not going to stay on these other platforms.
It's not.
Maybe, definitely LinkedIn, but it's not going to stay on my YouTube or some of the other places that you might be watching from.
Yeah, probably.
So we want to make sure you guys, composition
probably on
page,
the business
on
Facebook page.
Composition page on YouTube. That's where the show will live. So we wanted to make sure you guys got a chance to hear that, see that. Let's catch a couple of comments before we go into the host rant. Let's see here. Sunshine Creations. I see your clap emojis. Thank you so much. And listen, man, I hope Monica is in the chat somewhere, catching some of this. It was great to see you were prepared to have an extra mic set and ready to go for 3-person on the invisible couch. Thank you so much, G. Albert. Thank you so much. Ringo Starr once said, "Yeah, I can get you the audition, but you have to play the drums." Man, wisdom, sir. Wisdom. I think there's a lot in business that has to do with making a decision, setting your intention, and not making excuses. I think a lot of times we accept excuses from ourselves more than we accept from others.
Anybody,
And even as we work with other businesses, listen. Am I telling the truth? Talk to me out there. Half of the issues that we have with clients, probably more than half, but half of the issues we have with clients is not because they're necessarily bad clients, but they aren't doing something that they're supposed to do.
Yes.
And because it is apparent, like it's glaring, and they know that we know it, they flip it and put it on us.
Yes, they do.
It's like, oh, well, you really should have had this like this.
They're not being honest with themselves. Like, seriously.
If I had it like this, you would have gotten it done. Is that what you're saying? Having it like that would have allowed you to get it done. And the answer is no.
No.
The real issue is you didn't get it done and you feel bad about it. You feel,
and you don't want to take
exposed,
responsibility,
and
for your
so
actions.
now you're kind of lashing out, and it's like, well, you're the problem. How am I paying you and you're making me look bad? That's the tension that entrepreneurs face. I don't know how many clients are watching right now. And that is the tension. We sit in the position of service provider, right? You have hired us to complete a particular project or task or render a service. And there are things that you must do, you as the client must do in order for us to be able to do that thing. And you haven't done it.
You are not doing it.
You haven't done it. You are not doing it. And so there is this, well, it can't be my fault. I'm paying. How can I be paying to
you have to
be made to feel like this? And it's
your project.
It's such a mess.
You gotta
it's
do
such
your
a
part.
mess. Man, let me say, so we're gonna dive into the host rant. These bumpers don't take but a second, so we're gonna be right back right after this. I'm not great with technology. So that is the host rant today, right? I'm not great with technology.
I'm already annoyed.
I'm not great with technology. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is. Can we just put everybody type trigger warning in the chat?
For real.
TW #trigger #triggered #trigger warning.
I'm already triggered.
Yes, just type that in the chat because I'm not great with technology is our host rant for tonight. Monica Montgomery kind of teed that thing up so well, actually.
She did.
But I here's a story that I often use when I am doing presentations. I ask people to pick up the remote in their household. This is my phone, but I ask them to pick up their remote, right? So you pick up your remote right now, and let's just say I see triggered in the chat. Good. We got some triggered in the chat. Let's just say you point that remote at your TV and you press the power button and nothing happens. If nothing happens, what do you do? What do you do? Let me know in the chat. You picked up the remote to your TV. You got a nice big flat screen TV. It's mounted on the wall. You're ready to watch your show. Kids are in bed. You got an adult beverage. You know what I'm saying? You got lo mein. I don't know. You got Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
Whatever you got.
Steakout. I don't know I don't know what your thing is. But you got your meal. Or maybe it's home cooked. Maybe that's you. I don't know. But you got your food. You got your adult beverage. You're sitting down. You're ready to chill. You grab the remote. You're ready to press the power button. You press it. Nothing happens.
So what do you do? Oh, we got some answers.
What do you do?
Seesaw Studio says, I check the batteries first. Okay.
What anybody else out there? Come on, be honest.
Check the batteries. We got to check the batteries again.
Okay, check the batteries. I see you. I like it. Checking the batteries. Everybody's checking batteries. Anybody else going to do anything else?
Yeah,
is there
what
anything
else are you gonna
else?
do?
Now, checking the batteries is a great answer. That helps me. In fact, it gets me across the line. But I just want to give a couple others an opportunity. You have pressed the power button on the remote to your TV, right? TV's right there. You're pressing the power button. Bang, bang, bang. And nothing is happening. What do you do? Okay. So several of you have said check the batteries. A lot of times when I do the presentation, people say stuff like, make sure there's nothing blocking the remote thing.
True. The signal,
wipe it off. Make sure that the TV's plugged in.
There we go. When you said that,
press the power button on the TV. Yeah, make sure that the TV's. What did you do?
I can't read that. It's too small.
Okay. I changed new batteries. Okay. Press the power button on the TV.
Make sure the plug
it's plugged in. Yeah. We're getting some good ones here.
Do you have the correct remote? Yeah.
Do you have the correct remote? True. That's a really good one, Gwen.
Yeah,
that's a really good one. So you're going to check. Here's what I don't see in the chat. I'm going to call Geek Squad. What I don't see in the chat is I'm going to call a technician. What I don't see in the chat is I need to call an expert because I'm not good with technology. Do you see where I'm going with this? I pressed it. It doesn't work. And because it doesn't work, I'm putting it down and I'm stepping away because I'm not good with technology. I'm not good with technology. This is my host rant tonight. Okay. My host rant tonight. You listen, oh my gosh. I am tired of clients saying to me, I'm not good with technology.
And we hear that so
how can
often.
You say that?
Like, come on, in this day and age.
How can you, because you know that the technology you're saying you're not good with is just living.
Yeah.
Like, we're just living now.
In this day and age, you're just living. Like technology is in everything.
Oh my word, to send a text message is technology.
It's technology.
To turn, listen, the remote that we just talked about, to turn on the TV, that's technology. Lights come on at sunset, technology, right? And so I'm so tired of clients saying this phrase to me.
And it's like their number one excuse to give when they don't want to do something. It's not like they can't.
No, they can't.
Don't want to do it.
Same,
so they just come with I'm not good with technology.
Same person has the iWatch, has the AirPods, has the iPhone. They got the iPad. They got the iLife. They got everything.
Come on, they got everything.
But no, I'm not good with technology. No, I'm not good with technology.
Man,
okay,
please.
Here's another one. All right. Hey, fill out this form. Well, I'm really not good with technology. To fill out the form? To fill out the form. My goodness. Well, I don't. I clicked the link. I literally had a lady say, "How do I click the link?" Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I'm just like, yo, we've got to do better. Here's another one. Another one. Upload your files to Dropbox or Google Drive.
Oh my goodness.
Or some kind of cloud storage so that I can have access to them.
You're doing too much at this point to them. They're like, why can't I just email you the files?
You're going to email me videos?
You're not going to email it to me.
No, you can't.
Upload it to Google Drive or something.
What? No, you can't email me videos. You can't
email. I'm not good with technology.
High-res pictures? What's a high-res headshot? I just took this one off of Facebook. No. I can't use that. Well, I'm not good with technology. So what do you mean by a high-res photo? This photo is gonna make you look good. Like, you sending me a photo, it's like 10K. That's not good. I know that most of you don't know what 10K means, but the point is, there is so many. I cannot tell you how many times I hear this line. I'm not good with technology. Hey,
for example, my most recent, no longer my client. I go through revision phases for my websites. I have a platform that I have them submit their revisions for, which is visual, very easy to use. You put your comments, you type it in, you hit send. There's a little dot that pops up that shows me where you put the comment so I can see where it is.
Yep.
This past client, used the platform. I did a video, walk them through everything.
A video walkthrough.
She saw everything, how to use it. She did go in and put in her revisions. Next revision phase. I'm not good with technology. I'm having issues with the platform. Like, this is difficult. Like, I need someone to sit with me and walk me through.
Okay. This is perfect.
Are you serious?
This is perfect.
You literally just used it a week ago and you're telling me, it's not working for you now?
It's not working for me anymore. This is perfect because what I want to say every time somebody says to me, I'm not good with technology, I want to say to them, I'm a producer or a web designer, and I'm not a personal assistant. No, so when I tell you go to this website and you're like, I'm not good with technology, you mean you can't put in a URL? You can't go to a website? If I send you a link, you can't tab it to open it? Like, we've got to stop using these excuses.
It's ridiculous. And a lot of people are like, I just need more personal. I need someone to sit with me. What? I'm not a child of this generation where everything is online and everything is like this. I'm like, what? I need a more hands-on approach to this project. A hands-on approach is going to cost hands-on money. Can I just text it to you?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen. purchase this subscription. Well, I'm not good with technology. Listen, get this one. Kanique had a client whose domain hosting was expiring.
Yes.
They paid for it originally. And now they're coming back to her like, hey, the domain hosting is expiring. So what do we do? You pay for it?
You pay for it.
Well, how do I do that? I'm not good with technology. No. You paid for it originally. We didn't pay for it. That's why we didn't get the notification. You didn't buy it through us. We do hosting, by the way. Shameless plug. We do domain purchases. Shameless plug. But they didn't buy it through us. And even if they did, you'd still have to purchase the joint.
You do it yourself. Like, you don't know how to go in and purchase something yourself?
Guys.
Like, seriously?
Like,
No.
this
It's
answer,
It's ridiculous.
this answer
No.
should be done away with. COVID
Yeah.
exposed all of y'all. Y'all out here doing Zoom everything.
Yes.
COVID exposed you. You talking about you not good with technology. No. It's a no. All right, here's my last one. Here's my last one. My last example. Teachers, executives, CEOs, but especially teachers. I did a project for a university, and everybody that was on the panel and the live show that I was working with were teachers. Their vocation in life was to teach others. They refused to learn things in order to have a successful show. What is that? I've never done that before. I'm not really comfortable. I'm like, you're a teacher.
You should be learning.
You walk people through this uncomfortable phase of learning every day. And you're uncomfortable? You're telling me you're not good with technology? Oh my God. Danita is on the live.
Wow. Wow.
She says, if they not muting, what'd she say?
If they're not muted on Zoom, they aren't good with technology.
No, listen, Danita, listen. If they're in the Zoom, they click the link. If they're in the Zoom, they put in a code. If they're in the Zoom,
they know what they're doing.
Gave access to their camera and microphone on their phone or computer. They are good with technology. This is not a thing, y'all.
Like stop saying that.
We got to stop.
Stop saying that, please.
That is a statement that must go away. You cannot use the phrase, I'm not good with technology anymore. Because to say you're not good with technology is to say, I'm really just not a part of this world. Because this world,
or I'm really not wanting to learn, like Monica said.
Well,
you woke up and said, I'm not trying to learn today.
Absolutely. And I think the other side of that coin is, it is a crutch statement.
It is.
Right? It's exactly what we were talking about earlier in terms of they want more from you. They feel like, I'm paying you. Why am I working? Why am I made to feel like I don't know what I'm talking about when I'm paying you? So I'm going to say something like, I'm not good with technology in order to get around that thing. Listen,
right.
I'll give you an example. Okay. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus. I have right in my hand right now, I've got two phones. Okay. These are my phones. Both are my phones. Both of them have screen protectors on them. Okay. Both of them have screen protectors on them. Now, I want you to know something. I did not put either of these screen protectors on because Kanique does that for me. Now, I've got a degree in technology. I've been CIO, CTO. I teach people media, all in live streaming and broadcast, production. I don't put the screen protector on my phone. Not because I don't know how, not because I'm not good with technology. I don't put it on because she's simply better at it than me. and I want her to do it. But that's not what they're saying.
That's not what they're saying. Yes.
What they're saying is, I'm not good with technology. And that, my friends, is the host rant for tonight. And it is not okay. If you agree with us in the chat, let us know. Let us know. Let's see what we got in the comments. I saw Kerwin typed something. No, Derek, was it Kerwin? Yeah, Kerwin typed something here. He says,
Yep, they don't want to take ownership in their own project. That's right, Darius.
Oh, that's Darius.
Darius said that.
Why am I not seeing Kerwin's comment?
Kerwin says they are scared of change.
They are scared of change. Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Listen, change, as the old adage says, the only thing consistent in life is change. And so change is something that we all have to get used to. Listen, fam. Yeah. Listen, this is another installment of the Incubators Couch. We want to hear from you. We're opening it up for comments, questions, some of your stories, because this is not supposed to be a one-way street.
Yeah.
You've heard from Monica tonight. You are hearing from us. We're going to stay on just a little bit longer. We got about 5 more minutes to go in our time with you tonight. We want to stay on a little bit longer just to kind of open the floor up, see what some of your comments are. Man, listen, even as you guys are typing that, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you want to share your story, if you want to share your own version of I'm not good with technology, go ahead and do that in the comments right now. But while you're doing that, I want to say a word of thanks, man. Thank you to the 17 of you that are watching right now. Thank you to those that have sent messages, who have purchased support on our Buy Me a Coffee page, which is right there. Just letting
go
you know.
ahead,
If you scan the QR code, it'll take you right to the page. But here's another thing that I want to share with you, even as you guys are typing your comments in, as you're typing your comments, like type your comments. iCouch.show is live.
Yes, so go ahead and check out the website.
Show is live. So I'm going to try. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try and put it in the comments. iCouch. No, because .show is not a normal domain, so it might work.
But check it out,
iCouch.show. iCouch.show. I just put it in the comments.
Follow the link after the show is done.
Yeah. I'm going to put that on the screen. iCouch.show. That's not
David's comment.
That's not the one. But at any rate, iCouch.show. iCouch.show. Hopefully that comment comes through to the platforms that you're watching on. Darius O'Kane says, I need to hear from others like you that have experienced the same pain points that I have. Great discussion. Darius O'Kane,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah.
Listen, this is what this space is about. Your comment is quite literally why we are here and why we are doing this. Okay. Kanique's comment seemed to work, so let me put that up. iCouch.show is the website. But Darius and everybody else that is with us, this is what this space is for. Darius, I'm just going to read it one more time. Darius says, great discussion. I need to hear this. I need to hear these experiences because these are some of the same pain points that I have. And we want to hear those pain points, y'all. I want to hear those pain points. Wait. Seesaw Studios got a good comment here.
Hold on, I can see.
And it has not refreshed.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Let's see here. So Seesaw Studio says, I feel like COVID hit us all with a huge wave of I'm not good with technology from schools to churches to tech consulting. No, let me tell you something. It has, but I think I often say this. Seesaw is has been following me for a very long time. So he's going to know exactly where I'm going. But I'm just saying this to the broader Incubators Couch family. I feel like live streaming is one of those things that will become like a driver's license, right? There used to be a time where there was only a handful of drivers. And if you wanted to go somewhere far, you would pay a driver to take you.
Yep.
Simple. I feel like just the same way that, driving has become democratized and everybody can get a driver's license if you want to. You can learn how to drive and operate a vehicle at high speeds or slow speeds. Doesn't matter. It's totally up to you because you can drive. We all have that option. I feel like live streaming is going to be one of those things where, yes, we're doing this now, literally at our table, chilling.
Yeah.
I think that everybody's going to be able to do this at a certain point. I think technology is just going to get to the space where it becomes the norm.
Yeah.
And just the same way that live streaming will become like driving, like a driver's license, you can see the same trend with email. There used to be in every business a person who typed emails and sent them and received them. Then they would print them out and send them to the person that sent the email originally. One person, their entire job was email operator. That's their job. That person is no longer needed. That job is irrelevant. Why? Because we are thumb typing our way to success. We're sending emails while we're driving. Quite literally, we're sending emails in the air. So you're not waiting for somebody to send an email anymore. And this is why what I'm saying with technology is concerned, man.
It's gonna catch up.
It's gonna catch up. You're not gonna have a scenario where he's like, well, I'm not good with that. And you can be, and life is going to accommodate you choosing not to learn how to be good with that. life is not going to accommodate that anymore.
You're going to get left behind.
And it's going to get left behind. And it's going to become one of those things, like we said, you will have to pay premium dollar for the hand holding.
Oh, yes.
That's what we talked about with Monica.
Which we do have a package for.
Oh, yeah. We have a full hands-on package. Our normal package is not hands-on. It comes with one consult, and you've got to get your stuff to us. But we have a hands-on package, and it is hefty because you have to pay for the time.
Pretty much, man. You got to pay for the time.
And if you feel like that's the and this is
so that's one thing to learn.
Lesson learned.
If you have a service and people are like, oh, I need someone to walk me through this, create a package for that.
Create a package for that.
And double that
cost.
Oh,
yeah. Make sure.
And that price.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that they know, because what that does is let them know, okay, this package right here you're looking at, it don't come with all that.
No.
So don't expect all that.
It. Here, which package did you want to choose? Oh, I'm going to have to go with this one.
Yes. So don't expect hand holding in that one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to go with this one because this one is what I can afford. But man, I really think I need a couple of consult sessions. That's going to cost you.
That's going to cost you.
And this is like as she said, this is the lesson learned, is not only do you create a package for the people who want the extras, you get to because that package exists, you get to define that at the outset that these are not a part of what
that
you're paying for.
Yes.
So when it's ambiguous, folks feel
that's when they assume I can do this.
Why aren't you doing this again? Like, no. I'm not supposed to do that because you didn't pay for that.
You didn't want that package.
Man, let me tell you, these things can be liberating.
Nuggets.
They can absolutely be liberating. All right, Seesaw says facts. People, corporations, and schools went from Zoom to it being mainstream.
Yep, that's so true.
From churches, live streams to a lot more learning how it becomes part of everyday routine.
It is.
It does. I feel for people who get stuck in those spaces. And I'm to be honest with you, the reason why I started with the story about the remote is because nobody said, I'm calling Geek Squad.
Nope.
Nobody said, I need to call in a technician. Everybody started to do a process of elimination to figure out what they needed to do next. I send a client a link. The client says, after 2 weeks, listen to what I'm saying. After 2 weeks of silence, and I check in with them, they're saying to me, the link doesn't work. Do you know what they're really saying? They're saying, I never checked it.
They did not click on that joint.
I never clicked on it.
They never clicked on it.
I never clicked on it. I didn't check it. And I'm embarrassed because it's been 2 weeks since you sent me the joint.
So just made up something.
So I just made up something. Hey, I'm not good with technology.
Stop it.
No, you just know it's not possible for you not to be good with technology. It's not. And I think this is the tension. We're constantly, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as service providers, you're constantly living within this tension of, walking around your clients almost on eggshells, because depending on what you do or how you say it, and if they are made to feel like they're the bad guy, they're going to flip that thing on you.
Yep.
How you navigate that can be the difference maker in business.
Yes.
It can be a difference maker in business. Let me see what Kerwin's got a couple comments here.
Geek Squad needed training as well.
Oh my,
yes,
that's
they
good.
Did.
That's good. Fam, we're not going to hold you no longer. This has been rich. We thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Yo, next week on the couch, we've got Paul Nixon. Paul Nixon on the couch with us next week. I'm excited that he's going to be with us. You'll see the flyer for that. You'll see some of the promo material for that. We've got, because it's already done.
It's already done, y'all.
We've got
We've got a few coming,
interviews lined up this week. We've got, it's a lot actually. It's got a lot. So listen, there's no shortage in terms of all that we're going to be able to experience together in this space.
Yes.
So we want to encourage you, man. We want to grow this. If you know other people that are in business, you know other people that are doing this kind of thing, we'd love for them to be able to dive in here with us. We
got one more comment. We gotta read that one.
What did she say?
Sunshine Creation says, I had a client that said they aren't good with technology, so they couldn't read my proposal/contract. The button says, click here to get started.
Click here to get started.
That is insane.
Sunshine.
Oh my goodness.
My heart goes out to you right now.
You've got to be kidding me.
What?
Wow. Sorry. I just had to read that last one.
That was good.
In.
No, I saw Living Water Quilter's comment as well, and she's absolutely correct. In fact, I was surprised nobody said that, because that's one of the ones that most people, when I give this presentation, that's
true.
The one.
Yeah.
I call my son. I call my teenager. Hey, the remote's not working. Yeah. Come down here and fix this thing, right? I mean, I was surprised that nobody said that.
Yeah, sad to say, I have already, in my youthful age, have already asked my son Carson to come and help me do one or two things on this phone. Oh. And he's just like, Mom, just
do this.
I'm like, oh, that's how you do that.
Listen, and it never ends, because her parents are still calling her to this day.
They still call me.
To this day.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, Sunshine, I commiserate with you, because that hit home right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, Michael Clemens says, what time does it start next week? It starts at 7 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. Central Time. We normally go live like around 6:58 to just give you the countdown clock. So right at 8 p.m., you get the intro video.
Yep.
It's about 30 seconds. And then we'll come right into the two of us. We'll give you that welcome. We'll give you the host rant. We'll give you the resource of the week. Then we'll have our therapy session and Incubator Spotlight. So that's the way the show will normally flow. And we promise that we'll be back on track. But hey, listen. We're launching a podcast too.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yeah, just the discussion portion with the incubator.
Yes.
Right? The therapy session, just that piece of the show. We're going to cut that out, and we're going to make that into
the podcast. Yeah.
So we're excited about that as well. Creative Lady is here, says, I used to drive 200 miles from college to fix my parents' remote.
No. You know, it's so funny you said that.
That is priceless.
My parents will leave stuff broken until I fly down or drive down to Florida to fix stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
The resident tech expert right here.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk, in our household too, not just at her parents' house. She's the resident tech expert. Like the shredder broke. I was ready to throw the thing out. She's like, I can fix it. And for sure, she fixed it. So there's a little bit more to it than just what she's sharing. She's got a knack at this thing.
I like to tinker.
But no, Sunshine says, oh my gosh. I think she's responding to Creative Lady. That is crazy. Yo, Johnny E says, I'm just stopping by to show you some love.
Thank you.
I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming through. Creative Lady, man, we listen, it's all love. I just love the community. I love going live. I love seeing your comments. I love being able to share some of these things. This conversation is one that we're constantly having, because this is our lived experience. One of the things I said as we're getting ready to launch this show is I'm going to treat us like I do my coaching clients. So we had to come up with the logo. We had to come up with the first 5-6 episodes in terms of topics.
What we're going to talk about.
We had to come up with a launch strategy and what days were we going to go live and what was that plan going to look like and what were we going to talk about in those live shows.
Yes.
This is, somebody said to me like, hey, did you put together the blueprint for this launch strategy? Because it seems dope. I'm like, this is quite literally what this is what I coach. This is anybody that's in my coaching program, I walk them through this process, just depending on what they want to do. Some people want to launch a live show. Others, they want to actually launch a channel and they want to create content. And we walk that process together. And so this has been wildly beneficial for me because a part of your lived experience, whatever is natural to your lived experience, should be your content.
Yes.
And again, as I mentioned, this is a conversation that we have
all the time. All the time.
We're constantly talking about like, oh, this client and that client and this client. And we praise God. I want to be clear. We praise God for these clients.
Yes. True.
I'm not throwing them under the bus, but the clients have, taught us a lot of things over the years. And we want to share some of that with you.
Yeah, and these conversations with other entrepreneurs that we're talking to really does make us feel a lot better.
Yeah, no, it does.
We're not doing this alone.
We're not doing this
alone. Y'all are going through similar issues.
So when I read your comment about the click here to get started, I'm like,
oh my goodness. There is a button in my signature that says, click here to schedule a consultation, a discovery call. All that is, the button is like, it fills the entire width of the email.
You just have to kind of shake your head and listen. It happens to us too. I'm not gonna exclude myself, but it's not willful. And I think being able to laugh at yourself, being able to be like, oh, I didn't see that, my bad, and just go ahead and click
I've had that happen too.
I've had it happen, but it's the defensiveness is like, well, you need to be more direct. You got to set it up differently for us. No, you just didn't see it and you feel bad about it. Anyway,
just say that.
Fam, 18 of you guys on the live. Sunshine Creations says, this was a great session.
Yay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. We hope that you will subscribe. We hope that you will come on over to iCouch.live/YT. Check out iCouch.show, y'all.
Yeah, check out the new site.
Check it out. Everything is on there.
Yeah.
Podcast will go on there soon too.
Yeah.
So if you want to, listen to recap that story with Monica, that's going to be one of the first ones on there. So definitely, man, make sure you're locked in with us because we want you along for the full journey.
Yeah.
Hoping to launch the merch page this week as well. So look out for that. It'll be iCouch.live/.
We're excited, y'all. We're excited.
Merch?
That live / we don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. 2 more comments and then we're done. Johnny E says, I like the way y'all keep it organic. No gimmicks. Thank you so much, bro. I truly appreciate that. And then Michael Fleming says, are you okay if you guys can be my guest? Send me your email address. The date will be November 13. Let me know. Micah, I think we kind of chatted about this a little bit earlier. So I'll try to follow back up with that. I don't know if Gary or somebody can help me to get Micah's information. I'm not really, I can't remember if we got his information before. Living Water clients help us see what is obvious to us, but is not to them.
Wow.
There are things we take for granted and assume clients should know, but some don't.
That's
it helps us refine
our
it
process,
stopped there. Oh, process.
Whatever it is.
No, she said it says process, but it stopped on my phone. But she says it helps us refine our process. That's it. That is so good.
That's true.
Living Water Quilter. I'm just gonna use your regular name because I was gonna use your real name, but I said, let me just say Living Water Quilter. Thank you so much. That's awesome for that comment. Sunshine Creation says, love you guys, my new BFFs from the Incubators Couch. Yay! I absolutely love that. So Sunshine, I just want to say, Kanique was on the wrong platform earlier.
My bad.
When she said you're on the right.
I'm sorry.
YouTube channel. You're actually not, but it's okay. I just want you to know that you can go right to the link right here that says iCouch.live/YT. That's going to get you to the correct
and subscribe
YouTube channel. And then that way you'll be able to, hang out. Well, I mean, the thing is that this is going to live on the composition page.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Fam, thank you so much. We're going to stop talking now.
Yeah, we've been talking way over. Thank you guys. Until the next episode.
Have a great one and be blessed. But I can't find the outro button. Countdown. Oh, it's right in front of me.
Button, dang. Bye.
Gary Jones says subscribed on YouTube. Later, fam.